Hello all, welcome to my third part of the catalog release party. Sorry I was so late tonight. My computer is giving me lots of trouble, so here's hoping you can hear me and see me. Sorry for that delay. So tonight we're going to look over a few stamp sets, a few of the framelits, and last but not least, a few of the products that you can use for scrapbooking. So I know there's some people that do love scrapbooking. I don't do usually big scrapbooks anymore just because they take me about 10 years to finish. I usually use Stampin' Up scrapbooks. Hi Jane. And then because they're just easy to use, and you can buy, hi Jen, and you can use a whole bunch of products with them. So I'm going to start, I think, with that, with the scrapbooking and the card making. So on page, and of course my book's not in front of me. Alright, there it is. Perfect. So on page, the paper. Of course I can't find it because that's always what happens when you tag your books with everything. You never can find the page you want, right? Alright, I'm just going to show you because I'm not... Oh, there it is. It's on page 127. So that is the scrapbooking part of our book. It's only one page now. It used to be a few pages. And I'm going to show you a few things that you can make with those. They're the Memories and More card pack. Oh, that's cool, Jen. I don't think a lot of the people in here are scrapbookers. They're more card makers, but I'm going to show you both ways to do it. Hi, Sheila. So I took their... Of course, I didn't write down what they're called either. That's helpful. Sorry for being so unorganized tonight. Usually I'm much more organized with my catalog release parties. But I had a migraine 2 weekends ago, I think it was, and I spent the whole weekend in bed, and I didn't do anything, so I'm trying to do things last minute, which isn't always a good idea. Okay, so they're called the Variety Pack 6x8 Photo Pocket Pages. So I'm going to show you those. I'm also going to show you a quick... so they're called the Memory and More, What a Year, and then Memory and More Hand Penned. So there's two sets. So the Memory and More What a Year, I love it. It's really bright, it's really colorful, and I'm going to show you a few of some of the pieces of that. So I'm not going to show you the whole kit, I'm just going to show you a few things. And I'm going to show you a card I made. So they have places for you to write your information. They also have backgrounds, so you can put a sticker on or a, some kind of photo on top of there. And then they have little sayings. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you could put the date on there, or you could do whatever you wanted for those. And then they also have bigger ones, so like this. Enjoying every moment. And then true story, you can write a little story on the back. So they give you all different types of backgrounds, so they're super cute. Plus they're really nice colors, and there's a whole bunch of different writing note cards, and there's a whole bunch of other little pieces that you don't really see in the book. I'm so happy I grabbed this one. So they have tons and tons and tons. The other nice part about this one is the What a Year one, is that it has dates So you can make like a calendar with your scrapbook and big numbers. So it's a great way to do like a calendar. It also has the days of the week. And so that also always has sticker sheets. So I'll show you a few of the pages I made with that. So I made this one. The one says hi there. And then this is my trip to Disney 2 years ago for Stampin' Up! Convention. And then on the back side, I also made Disney again. And it says happy, happy, happy. And then me meeting Mickey and Minnie. And then I put this cute little tree at the top. I just thought it looked really nice with the page. And then I also did another sheet because I probably could have done a whole book in one night on this because it was so much fun. So this is a dove that my mom got in the tree, and it looks kind of like confused at whatever's going on the ground, but it's super, super cute. So I just put in a little color page that matches the birds up here, and then I put a little note card, and I didn't write in the note card as of yet. And then I did another one. This is a butterfly that is up at Saugle Beach. My cousin planted a tree, and the tree brings monarch butterflies, so I like that. And the color of the tree goes with the, sorry, it's shining off of my thing here. So that goes with the keys, and then there's a little pink piece here, and then always up here. So I thought it looked really good together. And they do coordinate quite well, so you don't have to really think about it. You could just pop the pages in. You don't have to, and there's so many of them that I could have just kept going, but I didn't want to show you 40 examples for a full book. I just wanted to show you a few examples. Hi, Joan. Hi, Constance. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Willie. I think I've got everybody there. Yeah, they are a perfect color match, Constance. They coordinate quite well together. Yeah, the calendars would be really cute with that set. There's also a stamp set in our book this year that you can make a calendar with. So those are really cute. But this one is like more for scrapbooking if you wanted to kind of do a calendar in your scrapbook or do the days of the week. So it's pretty cool. Alrighty, so that's the one pack, and I'm going to show you the cards I made with this pack. I think I might have made two. No, I just made one. So this is the card I made. So all I did was I took no, I'm not thinking of the name of the color of that paper. The color of the paper is Poppy Parade. So it's Poppy Parade. And then I took the Celebrate sheet and I just cut it out and put Poppy Parade behind it, and then just made the Poppy Parade card, and that was a sheet I just cut. So I just used the sheets from the Memories and More and made them into cards. So you could make tons and tons of cards with these. It's just kind of playing around with them. So you can also like scrapbook in and make cards with these. Alrighty, and so then I'll show you the other set. So the other set is called the Hand Pen Memories and More card pack. And I'll show you a few. There's a So Loved. There's also a lot of really pretty flowery pictures in this one. And it's a lot, like the other one is a lot more bright. This one is a more subtle. Carpe Diem. A Day in the Life. And then it has flowery kind of cards. And then it has your areas to write your little notes about your pictures when you're making a scrapbook. So this Enjoy one, you could probably make that onto a card with a dark green background or a blue background. Would look really nice with that. So there's tons of ideas that you can do with these. Anything is possible. Let's see. So I'm going to show you the stickers. So I did use some of the stickers for my card I made. So those are the stickers, and they have little labels. The label ones are nice to do cards with also. Celebrate today. And then some more flowers, and you can color in some of those flowers, and then it has these bigger ones. So the bigger ones have places to write. And the other nice thing is they have these thinking of you or happy birthday, so I use that in my card. And then it has like little notes, places to put info. There's also some black and white ones, so my hands will let me pick it out here. So like this, so you could color this in with whatever way you have of coloring, Stampin' blends, your watercolor pencils, and you could color it in and make it whatever color you want. And you could make it for a birthday card, or you can put it in your scrapbook. Yeah, they are really nice if you need something last minute to make a card, and they're really easy to make. See what else we have here. This is another pretty one. It's just like blue one. If you go up and down. And so I made this card with it. So that's with one of the big sheets and then one of the stickers. And then I just used mint macaron and garden green, I think is what the colors are in that pack. I have to look at that. So that is, yeah, mint macaron and, yeah, garden green. Those are the two colors. Oh, I remember them this time. Anyways, that's my card. And then this is my pages. So every now and then, and I did orange, and then it's one picture of a swan. I think I took that picture. The other picture is of a female, a cardinal. And the orange in this set, like the orange here, just matches both of the beaks on the both birds. They just look really well together. And then the other one I did was me at my cousin's wedding. So we were outside at Waterloo, or is that Waterloo Park? Yeah, Waterloo Park. Was it Victoria Park? No, we were at Victoria Park. Sorry, that's Victoria Park with the trees. And I had a purple dress on, so it matched kind of these pictures. And then this is up at Salvo Beach. We went to hiking, me and my mom, and taking pictures. And these were just beautiful, the water lilies. And so it worked really well with those two purple pages there. Anyways, that's the Memories and More. So that's on page 127. But yeah, they make really great cards. Hi, Irma. They make really great cards, and they make really great pages. So Irma, I was just showing everybody our trip, and that I went to see Minnie and Mickey, and then I showed them the castle, and then me meeting Goofy, and then I showed them a card that I made with the Memories and More kit. So that's all I was showing so far. And you're not that late, because I come on late because my computer wouldn't start up. I thought I was going to have to do the whole thing from my phone, which is hard because my phone doesn't really like me using too much space on it anymore. So, alright, so the next part we're going to look at here. Let's go with this one. So this was one of my favorite things I put down to buy this set. So this is the Meadow Dies and the, of course I don't have it on top of my box here. That would be helpful. So the Quiet Meadow set. So I bought the stamp, and I also bought the dies. So this one, you kind of need both. The sayings on the stamp set, especially the heartfelt love and caring thoughts are with you. It's just such a nice saying. The flowers here are gorgeous. Like, I love these flowers. So this one really spoke to me. But the thing is, the dies are incredible. Like, you cannot buy this stamp set without the dies. So these are the dies, and I'm hoping they don't fall off on me, because this magnet sheet is not the greatest magnet sheet. So it has two butterflies. So it has a sideways butterfly there and a big butterfly. And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers. And then 2 labels. And I'll show you how I use them. They turned out quite nice. And this stamp set, I was having trouble because I just wanted to keep going. So I made a few samples, and then I'm like, how many more samples can I make with it? But I realized you can't just sit here for 3 weeks making samples. Well, you could probably, but eventually people are going to wonder where you are when you don't show up for work. Thanks, Jen. So we're going to go with, so the first one I did was with the, I'm going to have to grab out the colors again. That is the polished pink. And I also used the pink 2021-2023 in color gems. So I used those for the inside of the flowers there. And then I did this sprinkles. The splash on the back. So there's a splash right here. So I used that on the back. And I used for the happy birthday there, I used the From All of Us stamp set. So it has a really cute happy birthday that's a little more bold. So I used that one. I love this stamp. So this one came back from, I think, 3 or 4 catalogs ago. It was a while back, and it came back in. So that was really exciting because I really love that stamp set. So there's the happy birthday there. And I also did the background again. So this background is with the flower. So that flower right there. So this one right here. Oops. So that's how I did the background, and I'll try to show it up really close to you so you can see it. So I just used black on the pink, and it just lightened it up a little bit. Alrighty. And then I used a whole bunch of the dies for the other cards. So for this card, I used the Thinking of You stamp. I also used the background stamp. So, oops, so there's a background stamp right here. And then I used the Thinking of You. And then I used the dies. So what I did was I took the die and I did it in the Evening Evergreen for the stem. And then for the flower, I did it, that would be the Pale Papaya. And then the butterfly I also did in Pale Papaya, and then I colored his sternum. I don't know what it's called. Somebody give me the butterfly's middle part. Anyways, I colored that in the Evening Evergreen also. So that turned out quite cute. And the Evening Evergreen with the Pale Papaya really looks great together. And then I highlighted it with Pumpkin Pie. So that's why it's got a little bit of highlights on there. I just took a sponge dauber and highlighted it. So that was one of my cards. And then the next one is this one here. So I always do a silhouette. So silhouettes are one of my favorite things, as I told everybody last time when I did my videos. So I just used with this one pumpkin pie, pale papaya, and so saffron. It's going to become a big tongue twister, it sounds like. And the cool part, so the background paper on this one and the background paper on the next one is a continued carried over paper from our last catalog, which I really love. And it's the In Good Taste Designer Series paper. So that's that one there. And that carried over from our last catalog. So it's quite pretty. It's kind of got wood. It's got wood and tiles and other type of like concrete kind of looking fabric also on there. So those are really, really cool. And so that's how I got the background here. Is the wood piece was from that paper. And then right here, show you up close so you can see it. This is the tab or the die the tab die that you can put something in. And for that happy birthday, because it didn't have a happy birthday in it, and I didn't know what I wanted to put inside. So I used that from another carried over stamp set, which is the Timeless Tulips. So the Timeless Tulips has a great Get Well Soon stamp, a Happy Mother's Day stamp, and a Happy Birthday stamp. And they fit in any of those small little labels. It also has Easter sayings, which are really awesome. So I really like this one to use for happy birthday, because it just fits on there so perfectly. Alrighty, so then my next also uses the In Good Taste Designer Series paper, and that is this one here. And I use the brick looking one and then put the flowers on. And what I did was I colored this one here, the one with the white flowers, and then the other one here with the white flowers. I colored those with green, so I did it in white. I cut it out in white and then colored the stems in green with the Evening Everglade Stampin' Blend. I cut this one out with the Evergreen, just plain, and then I cut the purple one out with the Evergreen cardstock and the Fresh Freesia paper, cardstock. So I cut it out twice and then just stuck it on. And this one also has a cute little bumblebee. So those are new little embellishments that we have. Also, I used on this one another label. So, and then I put You're Too Kind, which is in that stamp, the original stamp set. The Quiet Meadow. So it's this one here. So there's a lot of things you can do with this. Like I said, I really like this flower, and that's why I bought it. I thought it was really pretty. The thing is, the dies are incredible. So if you're going to buy one, you should buy all of them. Buy both of them together. It's just worth it. The label itself and then the ways of using the flowers are just way cool. I really love using them. Alrighty. Let me get this one off my table here. And the last one we're going to look at tonight is the Pansy Patch. So the Pansy Patch stamp set and dies was one of my favorites. So once I saw that we could buy this, I jumped on this pretty quickly. Isn't it funny, Irma, when somebody shows you a new set that you're like, oh, I wasn't going to buy that, but now I need it. Thanks, Willie. Yes, I love it when they do that, Carolyn. I love This time I didn't have to buy the whole catalog again because I had a few things from last time. So that was awesome because I hate when it comes out and everything is new because it's like you have to get rid of all your favorites. Thanks, Jane. Yeah, the silhouette card, doing the silhouette card is one of my favorites too. Thanks, Constance. Thanks, Joan. Thanks, Sheila. Alrighty, I think I got all the comments. Anyway, so we're looking at the pansy patch one now. So love this. This was one of my favorite things. It just, I don't know. It was just, I like pansies. I don't love growing pansies because they take over my pots. The greenery of them take over my pots, and then it like knocks down all the rest of my plants. But a pansy to look at is a really gorgeous flower. So they have the stamp set, which you can layer, which is awesome. And I'll show you one that I did that with. And then they also have the dies. And so there's the dies. So there's tons of pieces. There's tons of leaves and flowers. So there's different pieces for each one. So you can cut those out. And the other thing that went great with this set was the... See, I've mixed up my things. So don't look at that part because I put the wrong thing on the wrong sheet. Anyways, this is called... Grab my paper. Should it be right here? So this paper is called the Pansy Petals Designer Series paper. And the cool part about it is it has that checkerboard pattern. The checkerboard pattern, the 1 year, I went through, I don't know, about 5 or 6 packs of it because I made a whole bunch of cards with that this pattern, and people just love them. So I sold a whole bunch of those cards. They're just really pretty. It also has a few backgrounds, so this orangey one here and this yellow one here. And then the stripe one here, so cool backgrounds. It also has the leaves and then 4 different flowery ones. So from biggest to smallest kind of thing. So it's a great paper. The whole kit was awesome. And I'll show you a few cards I made. So I made a few cards that kind of went with the different colors that were in the paper. I also made a few that were separate. So this one is, so it's the paper, the background paper, plus you could take the die of the set and you can cut out the paper. So that's a piece of the paper. So that's all I did, and then I put the saying on it. The little things you do make such a big difference. It's just a cute little card. And you can use the dies to cut out the paper, which is so awesome because sometimes we have that with our dies and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we have punches that do that also, but this one was so awesome. So I wanted to show that one first. And then I made this one, and this one was with stamping. So I stamped down the 2 purples, and then I stamped down the 2 leaf colors there. So I used Blackberry Bliss and Fresh Freesia for the purple, and then for the greens I used Evening, Evergreen, and Soft Succulent for the leaf part of that. And then I used the Happy Birthday. The Happy Birthday came from, I don't think I have it here. Oh yeah, the Happy Birthday is from that stamp set. I didn't even know that I used that. I think I used all the same stamp set. So there's a happy birthday, a thank you, I love you much, a little hello from me to you. So there's a few different sayings in there, and then a few 2 inside sayings. So it's pretty awesome. Alright, and then I did a blue. So I went through a whole bunch of ideas online about pansies and what colors they were, and there's a whole bunch of lists of pansy colors. So I tried to copy the pansy color. So this one is like a purpley blue color, and so I made it with the blue and the purple just to give it a different look. And then I cut out the leaves on that one. And then I put the Love You Much, which is on the stamp set. I also made an orangey one that said Happy Birthday on it. So this one also, they have a little flower that comes out right here. So that was kind of cool. And so I used that one on that one. And then inside here, I also used a yellow, the 2021-2023 Jewel. And I just used the same colors as it told me that was in the paper to go with this. And I try to copy, so these flowers over here, I try to copy this one into that so it looked similar. And then I also did one with a thank you. So I used the fresh freesia and the, I think the yellow was the sauce, no, the So Saffron. And then I used So Saffron and honey. Oh goodness, here we go with the names again. I should have kept my stamp sets out. Oh goodness. So that is the Bumblebee, sorry. Nothing about honey. That's the Bumblebee color. So it's a little bit darker. And then I used the Evening Evergreen for the leaves on that one. And I used 2 big leaves and 2 small ones. And then the last one is this one here. So that one I also used the fresh freesia, and I also used the Blackberry Bliss, and I try to copy the colors that are in just right beside it there, right here. So right there, there's 2 little pansies, so I try to do that. I also put a little purple jewel in the middle of that one. And what you do is you take your any type of like to blend it in, you just take your colors and then you, like I did it on white, and then I just blended it in with a sponge dauber just to get it to kind of look more like a, and then I used the more busy background on that one. So for some of them, I used the new ones, and then this one also came back, was a returning one. So that's the pastel pearls. So there's pink at the top, and then 3 types of purple. So that is all. So on tomorrow night we're gonna have a break. So I'm not going to take any orders until Saturday. So if you do send them to me, I'm probably not going to respond back just because Friday daytime for my job is really, really busy. So when I come home on Friday night, I'm pretty zonked and want to go to bed. So Friday I won't take any orders, but Saturday I will. So I'll be here all day Saturday. You can email me your orders, usually the easiest way to put in an order, instead of calling and trying to give me all the numbers. And if you want to put in the order yourself, you're free to do that. You go to my website, which is at Lovely Paper Crafters, and it would help if my thing was in front of me, Lovely Paper Crafters, and you can go onto my website there, and you can directly put your order in, so that you can do also. For those who are commenting, they will go into the draw. So I will put in, excuse me, add on to your order your prize if you do get a prize. And I will do the prizes on Sunday. So Sunday I will finish up the orders and send them through. Saturday I'll put in the order and let you know how much it is and that kind of thing. If you do put over a $200 order, you will get free items. So remember that. So if you are putting in, say, before taxes, shipping and taxes, if you are putting in anything, there's like a promotion on right now. So if you're putting in a bigger order, and say if you're at 190, I would go to the next $10 to get free items. So you can get a little bit of free items if you do that. So that's what I suggest. Some people don't want to do that and have a budget. That's fine. I'm not forcing you to buy more. It's just that if you do, you do get that. So two people last time put in orders and they were over $200 and they got $25 of free items. So that was super exciting last time. So if you do that, we can do it that way. Also, your orders will be shipped directly to you. I'm not going to ship them to my home anymore, just until where the lockdown is over and the numbers start dropping again. I just want everybody to be safe. I don't think our building is very safe for people. They just haven't done very much to keep us safe in the building, so I don't want anybody in here that doesn't need to be in here. I hope you guys all understand that. And yeah, so that's the whole ordeal. I'm going to just go quickly over people's comments just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, yeah, needed a drink there. Thanks, Jane. Thanks, Joan. Thanks, Sheila. Thanks, Irma. Oh, Sheila, I've been busy making all the cards, but I love making them. Like, this is my favorite time of year to get my new stuff, and it kind of forces me to sit down and work with certain things, because sometimes I'm a little afraid of using new things, and this kind of forces me to sit down and play with them, and I do love doing that. Yes, Jen, the orange is really pretty. My aunt loves orange, so I kind of make it a point to always make an orange card for her, just because it's really hard to find cards for people who like orange. So I'm like, that one would be a great birthday card for her. She should be watching my presentation later. So hi, Aunt Rita and Aunt Rosemary. Thanks, Jane. Yeah, I really like the pansy whole set. It just was kind of mind-blowing to me when I saw it. I was like, oh, yep, I have to buy that one. So we didn't get the catalogs first. We got to watch it online, so we had to go and look it up. So that's on page, sorry, I didn't even show you the page it was on. So that's on page, that is 28 and 29 of the catalog. So there's tons of ideas there. And then it shows you up here, sorry, in this corner right here, it shows you that you can cut out all the pieces, so the small flowers and the big flowers. Sorry guys. And then there's the set, and then the at the bottom there, the whole combo. Now you do save 10% when you buy the combo pack. And I suggest doing that, because a lot of times you buy the stamp set and you get mad that you didn't buy the pieces to go with it, and that kind of drives me nuts to do that, like to myself, buy one part and not buy the other. So I suggest buying the whole kit, And when you buy the whole kit, then you save that 10%. Yeah, the checkered background is really pretty. Um, yeah, it's like gingham fabric. You're right, Constance. Hopefully I got everybody's messages here. I'm trying to read plus talk at the same time, which is not working for me. Yes, Constance, the gems are really pretty this year. So I've actually, I think I have it in the other kit there. But the gems, I almost used them all so far. So I don't usually use the gems because they don't really, either they just don't look really great with the cards I make, or they just, I don't know, they're not really pleasing to me. And this time I used tons and tons of those gems. So I really like them this time. Take care, Irma. Anyways, that's all for me tonight. I thank you so much for being here the last 3 days, everybody. So there is, I don't know who's all watching, but there is 8 people who watched my presentation. Last night, I think I got 56 people who watched it after the fact. And we had 77 comments, so that's kind of cool. So anyways, I do have people who watch it later on because some people, I do have a few friends that are actually at the hospital or waiting at home with people who are in the hospital. So I'm thinking about them right now. It's hard to be at home when COVID's going on and your relatives in the hospital. So thinking about them 2 people right now. And so they'll be probably watching later, even if they're getting home from the hospital or being with other family members, or just like waiting on the phone, waiting by the phone to see what's going on. So thinking about them. And so we will see you. So this, I will put in the orders on Saturday. So just either email me, or you can email me with your list, or you can call me, and I will put those numbers and everything up on my site just so you can do that. If you want to do it yourself, that's fine. You can go on the website and do that. Just remember, if you do make a $200 order, you can get a few extra items for free. So just remember that when you are putting in an order, just in case if you are close to 190, sometimes it's better just, that's what I do anyways. If I'm close to 190, I'll just go over to the 200 just to get a few extra. Yes, so 6 p.m. tomorrow night. So you have until then to put in your orders. Now, if you want to put in your order next week sometime because you don't know what to order, you can do that. I just can't give you, what are they called? Like ballots for the draw. So the thing about getting in at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, I mean Saturday night, is that you get ballots for the draw. So if you miss Saturday, something goes on Saturday you miss, then you can put it in on Sunday. It's just that I won't be able to give you ballots on Sunday. Does that make sense? So you can put the orders in anytime you want. It's just the ballots that yeah, Saturday night, not Sunday. I mean, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so Saturday night. And then Sunday I will be doing the draws at 6 p.m. also, and I'm hoping to like kind of do it like a draw where I pick it out of a hat. And I might come online and do that, but I might not, just depending on how good my computer is working on Sunday. Sometimes Sunday is a pretty busy day for me because that's the day I do my laundry and that kind of stuff, go grocery shopping. So Sunday is a pretty busy day. This Sunday is going to be Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to everybody. And yeah, so I will see you guys next Tuesday again. I will be showing a card, probably one of the cards that I showed during here. I'll probably do one of them for you, just because I have a whole bunch that I made. So I'll probably do that on Tuesday, show you how I made one of the cards. What else? And I think that's it. So I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully you can have the orders in by 6 o'clock on Saturday, and then I will send out a note of who won the prizes on Sunday, or I might go live at 6 o'clock on Sunday, and then just go quickly through who won what, and I will probably tell you then what items I'm sending people for free, or like what people won, I mean. And yeah, so on Saturday I will, once you give me the orders, I will contact you and let you know. Just remember that there'll probably be about 15 people giving me orders. So if I don't message you back right away, it's because it's taking me a while to get it through. Just be patient with me, because sometimes a lot of orders coming in all at once is a little difficult. So just be patient with me. And I will email you with the price before I put it through. Well, I will put it through on Sunday, so I'll just email you and let you know the price, and Sunday I will do the prizes. Okay, so I'll see you guys all. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too long. Thank you so much for commenting, and thank you for being part of my presentations this week. Thank you all. Have a great night.